I'm Kayleen and I am a victim of child sex abuse, and I really want to share this video today for many reasons. My heart is pounding in my chest and it's going to be extremely difficult, and I realise that today will probably be the first time for a lot of my family that they'll hear me speak those words. And the reason that I've decided to do it today is because a few things have happened recently, and today I found myself extremely angry for many things and for many people. For myself, having to be a victim and having to have had to endure what I did as a child for many years, from more than one person, and for all the other victims of sexual abuse, both as children, adolescents and adults. And it is not okay. I have spoken to a couple of people recently who have been brave enough to share their story, and this is probably going to be uncomfortable for a lot of people, and that's another massive reason why I want to talk to you now, is because that is why we don't speak up. That's one of the reasons we don't speak up, is because of fear of making other people uncomfortable. And that is not okay. After friends speaking up and sharing their story, there was not one little bit of family support, and that is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I've been through it myself, having not been believed after having to endure it for years, and finally getting the courage to actually speak up and then called a liar. It's heartbreaking, it's devastating, and it's not okay. It's not okay for us to have the fear of speaking up because we're worried about making our family members uncomfortable. And most of the time it's because we're actually abused by somebody in the family. And I was. And if they're not in the family directly, there might be, you know, an in-law, step family, or someone extremely close to the family. 90% of abusers are known to their victims. And after having conversations with amazing women, uniting, I realise we need a voice. And I want to be a voice for those who can't speak, who don't have the courage yet to speak. It's not okay to be fearful and have to deal with shame and be embarrassed by what happened to us time and time again. It's not okay that we have to allow, or we put up with, other family members speaking about a person, and we hear their name and we have to feel those feelings of being molested and abused time and time again because they don't get it, because they are uncomfortable to believe you or not put you first, or care enough to not understand that hearing their name is just like going through it all over and over again. It's not okay. And we, as this generation, we cannot allow those people who have violated our bodies, as a child, as an adult, as anyone, male, female, it doesn't matter, to hold the power over us anymore. It's not okay what they did to us, and it is not our fault. We go through blaming ourselves. It was our fault. We did something wrong. We don't speak up. We're too scared. We're threatened. We're worried of people not believing us, and rightly so. How many people have actually spoken up, got the courage, and not been able to do anything about it? Me, myself, I couldn't do anything. I tried, but because of fear. I kept it inside for so many years, and it was too late. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't prove dates. There was nothing I could do. So instead, I'm here now talking to you, pleading with you, if you are a victim, please speak up. Please get that courage and the strength to not allow them, the people who've violated us so much, to continually have power over us and to make us feel shame, fear, lack of self-worth or self-love. You are amazing, you are beautiful, and it is not your fault, and it is not okay what happened to you, and it is not okay for people to turn their head when you say, I was sexually abused. It is not okay. And if you have had anybody speak to you and tell you that, do not turn your head. I beg you, please. Listen. Stop and listen. It's one of the worst things that you can possibly endure. And some people take it to the grave with them because they're just so scared and all their self-worth is gone and they just don't love themselves. They hate themselves, and it creates so many problems for them. I'm really lucky I've got a loving husband who supports me, and that somehow I've found the strength to speak up and not allow what happened to me to be in vain. I will speak up for our children, and I will push the boundaries and open the dialogues that you need to speak with your children about this. You need to understand what goes on around people around you that you know. You need to understand how they work and what they do, how they manipulate children and take advantage of them, how they groom them. It's disgusting, absolutely disgusting. And I've written an article about things to be aware of to prevent your children from being sexually abused, because some people just don't know. They don't know what to look out for. And through promoting awareness, hopefully we'll be able to save more children and defend the innocent, because it's horrible. It is absolutely horrible. So, and one thing, I was really angry today, early this morning. I was so angry. And I was angry specifically, mainly because we are unfortunately victimized over and over again. Every single time we turn that corner and see that person, or know that we're not believed, or haven't been able to speak up or hear their name, or someone says, oh, don't talk, don't say that rubbish, or whatever, because it happens. It's insulting, it's horrible, and it might be uncomfortable for people watching this right now, and my family who didn't know or whatever, and while I love you, that is just screwed up. For anyone who feels uncomfortable right now watching this video, or who watches this back, imagine how we feel and have felt time and time again. So if you're feeling uncomfortable when someone says something that happened to them, just stop for a second and think about what they went through, what they continually go through. I speak on behalf of myself. I speak on behalf of the many friends and other family members of other families and children who have been through this, and who I know have been through this, and who feel the same that I've felt, and who probably have their own even worse demons that they've had to carry with them. It's time to speak up. It's time to stop the stigma around sexual abuse and people thinking that it's okay and that it won't happen to them. Because so many people, 1 in 6, I think it's 1 in 4 children are sexually abused. 1 in 4, like, I don't even want to even go into that figure. But I was really angry this morning for so many reasons, and I've just had so many emotions going through me today, and I know that I will continually do so. But it is not okay to be sexually abused. It is not okay to feel like it's your fault. It is not okay to feel uncomfortable or fearful to speak up and tell the truth about what happened to you. So please, I beg you, share your stories, speak up, find the courage within you, because you just don't know what life you might save and what child you might help and what strength that you might give another woman or a man or a child, or help prevent it from happening to somebody else. I don't know what else to say. I could probably go on and on. But anyone who's been watching, I sincerely thank you. And I just urge you just to be there for people to speak to. Just be there. Just listen and be that person. Put your arms around someone, let them know that you are there for them. And if someone does speak up and tell the truth about what happened to them, believe them and just support them. Do not turn your head away. Thank you for watching.